Okay. Assalamualaikum. My name is Zainal Matum bin Romli. My matrix number is F1184.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Saifullah Nur Husaini bin Slamat. My matrix number is F1187. Right.
Okay. This is our project topics for the FYP. A study of SOP compliance for safety and health during COVID-19 in Civil Engineering Department, Polytechnic Port Dickson.
Okay.
There is 8 content in total on this slide. The first one is problem statement. The second one is objective. The third one is project scope, and then project technique, and then the methodology, respondent, result, and then the last one is conclusion.
Okay. Problem statement. The student that attend the practical work did not follow the SOP set by the Polytechnic Port Dickson. A small number of students are infected with COVID-19 while doing practical work. Alright. Objective for this project to study civil engineering student compliance with the SOP set by Polytechnic Port Dickson, to study the effectiveness of the SOP set by Polytechnic Port Dickson. Project scope, to study the effectiveness of SOP COVID-19 on students in Civil Engineering Department of Port Dickson Polytechnic during the practical implementation. Okay. Alright, project technique. First, we making questionnaire. We creating a questionnaire about the student compliance with the SOP that being used in Polytechnic Port Dickson during workshop week. Okay. Making the questionnaire using Google Form. And then we distribute to student. We sharing the link of Google Form to student that having workshop via WhatsApp or Telegram to the monitor of the class. Then we collecting data. We getting feedback from student. Alright, then we making statistic. From the feedback, we are creating a schedule about the result that have been collected from the Google Form. Then we making graph or chart. From the table and result, we are going to make a chart or graph from the table to observe it. Example of chart should be pie chart. Okay, last but not least, analyze the result. From the graph or chart, we analyze it and compare the result. Okay, the last one is conclusion, or we call it final result. From the analysis result, we can find out whether the student comply with the SOP set by Polytechnic Port Dickson when it workshop. We can also find out whether the SOP set by the Polytechnic is effective or not. Alright.
Okay, for the next one is methodology. The researchers' techniques for performing this investigation are discussed in the study methodology. A broad explanation of the study design, data gathering methods, sampling and data analysis methodologies is provided through the methodology of the study. The study is a descriptive one that collects data through a variety of questionnaires. Students at Port Dickson Polytechnic will be asked to fill out questionnaires.
Right.
Okay, this is what we are using on Google Form for the respondent. Okay, there is two section on the Google Form. The first section is just a regular question. There is 5 option of answers. On the number 1 is sangat tidak setuju, and the number 5 is sangat setuju. Okay, one of the question is, saya menggunakan cecair pembasmi kuman selepas melakukan kerja di bengkel. So the student need to answer from 1 to 5. Just one of the option. Okay, on the right side is the result of the question. that we getting. It shows the number 5 is the highest. Okay, the same as the 2, 3 and 4. Okay, there is 5 until 8 and also 9 until 11, the same as before. The option 1 until 5. Sangat tidak setuju is on number 1 and sangat setuju is on number 5. Okay, that's the next one is section 2 of the Google form. We are using situations for the section 2. There is 2 type of situation, the positive questions and negative questions. For the positive one, for example is, apabila Ahmad bergaul dengan rakan-rakan di bengkel, dia akan memastikan bahawa dia telah memakai pelitup muka dengan sempurna. So the student need to answer either wajar, tidak wajar and sangat wajar. There is 3 option of answers. Okay, the right side is the result for the questions. It shows sangat wajar for the first question is the most on the pie chart. The second one is the same, positive question, and that is the next one. Di antara perkara yang kurang dititik beratkan oleh pelajar di bengkel ialah kekerapan penggunaan cahaya pemasam keman. It shows whether students agree or not about these situations. Okay, the same as the right side, the result. Okay, and then okay, this is the last question of the section 2, the negative situations. Selepas tamat sesi kelas di bengkel, pensyarah yang bertugas telah memberi arahan kepada pelajar untuk mensanitasi barang yang telah digunakan di bengkel tetapi tidak diendahkan oleh para pelajar. So the same as before, there is 3 option of questions and student need to answer whether wajar, tidak wajar and sangat wajar. The answers is based on their own opinion about the question or about the situation given. So the result is actually kinda random.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Result. The result we found was through Google Form, which we distribute to students who had done practical work on the civil engineering of Polytechnic Port Dickson. Google Form that have been distributed according to the current situation of practical occurrence. Okay, question that have been made emphasize of study on COVID-19 SOP in workshop. We only use the Google Form platform as a study media. Link Google Form that we use tertera di slide ini. Okay,
di situ agak susah dibaca.
Okay, as a result of this study, we found that Polytechnic Civil Engineering students in Port Dickson were very compliant with SOP COVID-19 when they did practical work at the workshop set by the Polytechnic Superior. Okay, therefore there are also a handful of students who do not comply with the COVID-19 SOP. Conclusion. The conclusion we found from the result of this study is that the percentage of students who adhere to COVID-19 SOP exceeds 90%. Bagus Polytechnic, student Polytechnic ni. DKA ni sebab kita orang buat projek dekat lab DKA dia. Sebab kita orang dapat feedback yang diorang ni mematuhi lah, exceed 90%, lebih daripada 90%. Diorang mematuhi COVID-19 SOP ketika melakukan kerja di bengkel. Alright. This can be proof that student indeed adhere to SOP. We can learn various science such as how to use Google Form and see for ourselves the compliance of student in following a preset SOP. Okay, we feel a little aggrieved that there are a handful of students who have not cooperated to make this case study a success. However, we greatly appreciate the majority of students have answered the question we have distributed through Google Form. We will also propose further study to tighten the enforcement of COVID-19 SOP, so that the students feel safe and comfortable to do practical work in workshop. We also recommend that lecturer provide adequate equipment such as mask and disinfectant fluid in workshop, so that COVID-19 cases are not contagious. Alright. Okay, that's all for us. Okay, minta maaf salah silap kalau ada macam kekurangan daripada kami ketika kami bentangkan F1 final year project slide ni.
Okay,
right, ada apa-apa?
that's all for our final presentation video. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.